Hello 30 Rockers and welcome back to 30 Rock. Today is day 278 on my journey to get healthy through eating raw living foods. It is really exciting to be back. Thank you for all the support, the outpouring of support on my first video in quite some time. It was great to see your comments and to get the emails that I got. And it's great. It's like reuniting with old friends. And so I appreciate the warm welcome that you've given me. And it's fun to be back. It's also time to get back to business for me. And by the looks of it, some of you are ready to get back to business too and get back on this journey. I'm not the only one that was a little bit sidelined this summer. There was a comment made, and several of you actually responded to it about that this really isn't day 278 because I failed. Well, the fact is I didn't fail. It's a journey. Failure would be stopping, and that would absolutely be a failure. But I fell. And that's something that we do a lot of times in our lives in a lot of different areas. And you either make the choice to get up and keep going, or you fall and you say, okay, I'm going to go back to where I was because this isn't for me. Well, the fact of the matter is, I think that we all need to get healthy, and we're all going to have times when we fall. So falling is fine, failing is not an option. And so I think that we need to be generous with ourselves enough to know the difference, and hard enough on ourselves to make sure that we keep getting back on that horse and that we do a good job. And so, none of us would be here if those pilgrims would have gotten halfway across the ocean and said, boy, it's a pretty long journey, let's go back. That would have been a failure. But that doesn't mean they didn't have struggles and bad things didn't happen along the way. It wasn't all peaches and cream, raw cream that is. But they kept going and they kept striving, and so that's where I'm at in my journey right now, and am encouraged that so many of you are deciding that it's a good time to get started on your journey. I did get a couple of comments from people that said, hey, I wish you would have said that you were coming back because I want to go raw with you for 30 days or for 60 days or whatever, because I need to kickstart myself too. And so I know some folks have already started. I know that I've started already, but I thought, you know what? Let's encourage each other into having another 30 days of raw, and hopefully this will give more people an opportunity to get on board. Now, if you're like me, that idea of going raw, you kind of have a couple of things you want to take care of first. A little bit of things like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have pizza for 30 days. I need to make sure I get a slice. Whether that's good or bad or here or there, it's not for me to judge. I know how I am, and I know that as foolish as it sounds, those are things that certainly I'm tempted by. So rather than say, hey, let's start right now, for those of you that want to, let's set a date of the 11th of October, which is this coming up Monday, to go 30 days 100% raw together and really knock this out of the park and see if we can jumpstart where it is that we're trying to get to in our own health journey. Now, some of you might want to do, the 80-10-10. Raw Vegan Sungazer had mentioned that. Whatever it is for you, it might not be, but make a commitment to do something different that's going to be healthy for you. And for those of you that want to join me on 100% raw, that's absolutely fantastic as well. So I just thought it was a great idea. I wanted to give folks a chance to say, yeah, I want to participate and get involved with it as well. And however it is that you want to do it. I know that for me, it is, I haven't even been counting the days yet because my official day was going to be October 2nd, and then it got slowed down a little bit. And these last couple of days, I've been 99% raw, and I've had salad out. And so it's like, okay, and even I'm already starting to get a little bit of that first detox happening and that first little bit of where I notice that my emotions are running a little bit and I'm a little bit more on edge. The nice thing is, because I've done this before, I know what to expect. I'd heard it before, but I've lived it once before, and so you'll be along for the whole journey once again. So if you want to start, if you want to go raw or partially raw or whatever for the next 30 days, let's kick it off together on October 11th, and we'll do it for 30 days, and we'll support each other and boost each other up and be there to make sure that that if we do fall, that we don't fail. So until tomorrow, keep making great choices out there and rock on.